Kangundo Road Market, traders hapo wanasema wanataka tuwafungulie soko. Mimi nilifikiri imefunguliwa, lakini wanataka nikuje niseme imefunguka.
Full bestie, good morning, good morning, good morning. Are you poor? Are you poor? A quick one. Okay, yeah, I know. Sometimes I say a quick one and then I'm here CG for 10 hours. But honestly, a quick one because I have things to attend to. About Kangundo Rd. And this is just from my perspective. I'm not saying that whatever I'm saying is true, but from my perspective, yeah. I think it was last year. Yeah, should have been last year. I was on, because my parents live along Kangundo Rd. So I was told that there's an opportunity because Kangundo Rd market imefunguliwa. And the rumor was that, is it Marikiti or Marigiti? I'm just in Evaluate. So sinasamba to Marikiti. Marikiti market was supposed to shift from there to Kangundo Rd. The location was also very good. Plus, it decongests Marikiti because, I was there last year. Marikiti is it's the shit as always. Like, ni kuchafu, too many traders. So I was told, me and a few other people, we were told that there's an opportunity to buy a stall because Nairobi County was at that point selling the stalls. They told us 80% of it is gone. But marketing language, sometimes wanasemanga vitu ni sold out, but it's not sold out. It's just a strategy to get you to buy into it quicker. I visited it and it looked dead. Actually, the traders, Tony alikuwa nauza nyanya and whatever, they were outside the market. Hawakuwa ndani. The market in itself, it looks good. It looks organized from the outside. But when you go in, it looks a bit of a mess. And I was like, kama iko empty hivi, because by then there are very few traders in. I can say less than 10% of it was occupied. But then they said, today is not market day and not all the stalls were taken. And I get it. But then again, place kama Marikiti wananga an empty day. Akunanga siku yenye wako empty. Hata siku ya, even on a Sunday, they're operating from 4 in the morning. So the selling point, the hook for those that bought the stalls, walikuwa nasema Marikiti is moving, inatolewa, inaenda kutoka tao, which again, it makes sense because that place is so congested. So akasema hiyo inaenda kutolewa, inaenda kuletwa huko. Even the fire department, walisema they built a new fire department next to it. And they're like, you see, that's because Marikiti is coming. So the people that bought it, they bought. But then with time, so the idea was you buy a stall, depending on how big it is and the location. So of course, kama yako iko ground floor, iko karibu na entrance, hata kama ni ndogo, it will be more expensive. Then they're telling people the amount of money that you could possibly make, which was between 30 to 50K, depending on, again, the location of the stall inside and the size. So you can imagine, if you have some loose change, this is a good investment idea. So by then, zikienda, walikuwa nasema ni I think it was like 1.5 M zikitoka hivyo mara ya kwanza, but by the time nilikuwa nafika huko nilikuwa nimepata zenye kwa nasema ziko available, zilikuwa huko juu, zilikuwa upstairs, then it was a bit small, and I think I'm not 100% sure, but they were going for around 250K. 250K is actually a good price, but I looked at the business model, I looked at how things are going, and I was like, even for 100K, I would not take it. I looked at who will be my customer. My customer, if I'm the landlord, then my customer will be the trader. And if I'm charging, say, at minimum 20K, wataniseme na charge 20K, will this person, whatever they're selling in that shop, will they be able to get 20K? Because if they cannot, and plus they're not just working for the rent. It's not like they just need 20K. They need to make way more money for them to afford 20K. So, najuliza, say maybe you're not selling vegetables, say you're selling phones or whatever stuff, na duka iko na uko juu. I'm like, what are the chances of people coming to buy from you? Unless unafanya vitu za online, unafanyanga delivery, but at that point ilikuwa haijafika your point. So I'm like, hii pesa itakunywa maji. And then imagine the stress of having to deal with the traders every day. So say you have like 2 or 3 stalls. Then kama building haina maji, kama hakuna stima, kama nini, ni wewe wanauliza. They don't ask the kanjo, ni wewe, because you are the one they are paying their rent to. It's just the same as people who buy apartments and then they rent them out. If there's a problem with the management, the tenant does not ask the management, they ask you, because you are the landlord. So you are the one to take care of it. I'm like, is this really the kind of life I want for myself? Sasa, the dilemma that Nairobi County has, they've probably sold all the stalls. Who knows? Labda kila mtu ameshanunua. Like I said, I was there a while ago. So, but they're selling to people like me, people like us, people that don't have an actual business. We just want to rent out this, to buy the space so that we can rent it out to others. But by doing that, we are stopping Mama Mboga from actually running their business. Because why would someone in Marikiti who's paying, say, 10,000, na Kotao, somewhere that's so central, why would they want to move all the way to Kangundo Rd, penye wanaenda kulipa 30k, and there's no guarantee of customers? So now you see the kind of problem that Sakaja and the team have brought themselves. So stalls zimenunuliwa, yes, but hakuna watu wa kuuza because the rent is too high. Sasa ndio Sakaja ana lecture watu ati nawapatia 2 weeks mfungue stall. Yeah, nani anafungua? They are not traders. They are not traders. The people that actually own those stalls don't run a fucking business. They're into real estate. Do you know what a progressive country does in such a situation? They have built this market with our money, with taxpayers' money. Sindio? So since ni pesa yetu imejenga iyo market, then this market should be run by the government. It should be run by the county government, which means they are the ones to rent out these spaces. Sio watu kununua, individuals, and you're renting it out to an actual trader. Sio mtu kama mimi mwenye nataka kulipisha watu rent. No, you make sure that you are renting this place for someone that is actually there. So first of all, it will be at a subsidized rate. So the traders will be able to sell. Nata kama rent near 3,000, 4,000, it's fine. Sio pesa mingi. But if you're bringing in a solo investor, someone like me, someone that has put in 250k, then obviously nataka kurudisha pesa yangu, which means I will charge the trader such expensive fees that they will not be able to occupy. What this government should do is to take over that market and start charging rent directly to the traders. Sabu ata wakicharge say 5,000. Yes, the government is not the government should not be in to be making money out of their citizens, because we are the ones who have built that market to begin with. Sindio? So takiambia watu mnalipa 5,000 ama mnalipa 6,000 depending on how big the stall is. Do you want to tell me your stall itakosa watu? Really? Is that what you're telling me, that hakutakuwa na mtu mwenye anataka kuuza kwa hiyo market? And this is also the exact same thing they're doing with the housing project. One, wanachukua land and it's already government land, so they're not buying the land. Two, they're using our tax money, our taxpayers' money, wanatumia hiyo pesa kujenga hizo nyumba. Then three, they sell those houses back to us. Juzi alikuwa anasema in Moranga, ni Moranga ama ni Kirinyaga, a bed sitter goes for 1.7 million. 1.7 for a bed sitter. Mama Mboga mgani anaenda ku afford 1.7? But the whole idea was to help the poor. It was to help the Mama Mboga. So now you have to ask yourself, are we really helping Mama Mboga, or are we just enriching the rich?
Nimepitia Kangundo Road Market. Traders hapo wanasema wanataka tuwafungulie soko. Mimi nilifikiri imefunguliwa, lakini wanataka nikuje niseme ilifunguka.
Ile kitu tungeomba kwa gavana wetu, hata ingawa alikuwa hapa asubuhi, ni akuja tufungulie soko. Akitufungulia soko, watu wataijua. Juu soko hii haieleweki. Hapa tuko na neighboring, tuko na KCC, tuko na Umoja 3 na hawajui hii soko na ni neighboring. Sasa ikifunguliwa inaweza julikana zaidi na ikuwe manufaa mengi kwetu.
Kuna wale walipatiwa stores, walikuwa allocated stores, lakini bado hawajaingia. We will give them a time frame. If by that time they don't enter, we will allocate other people.
Wengine wako hapa na wana store na wanafanya kazi hapa, wanakalia store za wenyewe na hao wenyewe wakuti. Kwa hivyo tunaweza furahia sana akifungua soko na apatie wale wana store ndio wafanye kazi tukiwa pamoja.
Hii soko tangu ijengwe tulifanya public participation, na sisi wakaaji wa hapa hatukufaidika na hii soko. Hii soko ilipewa matajiri.
There's some who speculate ili watoze watu wengine ushuru ya kulipia. So ni wadozi wako na store wanacharge watu wengine pesa ya hiyo store.
Leo His Excellency the Governor ametutembelea hapa Kangundo Road Market. Ametupatia direction that within few days, 2 weeks, tuweze kuwa tukifungua. So tulikuwa tumekuja hapa kuassess what needs to be done, na initially ilikuwa ikuwe market ya wholesale market. There are some traders that were to come from wakulima markets ndio wakuja wakifanya hapa wholesale, na kuna wale walikuwa allocated the stalls. So we have to come up with a foolproof plan on how to relocate some traders kwa zile populated markets that we already have, ndio wakuje wachukue huku. You have seen how beautiful this place is. It's huge. This is one of the best markets we have.